व्यासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादी नगेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततं पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। Page number 203. Look at the Moola Granth. Taccha Shravanam Sannyasinam Nityam. Now that we understand that Shravana is something that comes to the seeker as an injunction, vidhi, which means what can be called as a vidhi? That after listening to that vakyam, you develop the buddhi that this is something that I must do. That it must be done. So something which gives the kartavyata, that vakyam which is kartavyata bodhaka vakyam, then becomes the vidhi. You understand? Who else is there here with us?
Yes, Swamiji.
Everybody understands that what is it that is making it a vidhi is that after having heard the vakyam, it creates the kartavyata bodh. So what is that vakyam? It is a kartavyata bodhaka vakyam. Got it? It is a kartavyata bodhaka vakyam. Thus, now it has become a vidhi. So since it is a vidhi, there is a question as any vidhi vakyam injunction is going to tell about some karma to be performed. Then that karma should be nitya naimittika karma, or it should be kamya karma, or it should be a pratyavaya karma. So therefore now the question here is, what exactly is this Shravanam? It has come to you through the Vidhivakyam that Shravanam should be done, which means that I must do Shravanam. Okay. This is the case that I must do Shravanam. This has come to you. Now, therefore, since it has come through Vidhivakya, therefore it becomes a Vidhi. Then that vidhi, that injunction will fall into these three categories. Either it will be nitya naimittika karma, or prayashchitta karma, or kamya karma. So what karma are you going to call this Shravanam as? All right, we have come up to this point, and now hereafter.
Yes, yes.
Actually, have we not done all this?
Yes, Swamiji. 203 page we have done. 204 also we are covering.
Sure. Wow. Anand, you people remember having done this?
Yes, Swamiji.
As why it is called as a nitya karma and all? Or you want to go through this again?
We have done this. We can still go through it once.
Chalo, theek hai. Adhikasya adhikam phalam.
Yes.
So, Taccha Shravanam, 203, Moola Grantha. Taccha Shravanam, Sannyasinam Nityam. Nityam means what?
Routine.
Nitya karma. What is Nityam means here?
Nitya karma.
Nitya karma. Now, question is, Well, we understand that vakyam, when it becomes a vidhi vakya, it will tell some karma to be performed. That's fine. But what is it that determines that it should be called as a nitya karma? So there has to be some standard against which you are going to say this is nitya karma, this is kamya karma, this is prayashchitta karma. Correct? So now the
Yes.
question is, what is it? What is the standard against which you are saying this is a nitya karma? What is nitya karma? Shravanam is a nitya karma. So, what are the standards, Sarita, for nitya karma to determine nitya karma?
Swamiji, by not doing which one we get pratyavaya dosha, that is nitya karma.
Yes, there are two standards. Okay. How many?
Two standards.
Two standards. Two criteria. What are those? So one is, if that is not performed, it will bring pratyavaya dosha. What do they, of omission, the defect of omission, the sin of omission. Having done that, what do we get is not the question. Not doing it, what happens? It's like paying taxes. You understand? If you don't pay taxes, what happens? You will be fined. One can be jailed. Pratyavaya. Oh, I'm paying taxes, so government should give me what? Padma Shri. No. You are not giving taxes so that government can give you Padma Shri. You are supposed to pay taxes. That's it. You understand now the context.
Yes.
So, not doing which will bring pratyavaya is one standard against which you say it becomes a sin of omission. Then there is yet another one which says that Shruti Sakshat, Shruti Smriti will Sakshat say that one should do those things till the end of life. Now that end of life means, now do you have a choice or in doing that or not doing it? Do you have a choice?
No, no choice.
No, and therefore it becomes nitya karma. When will you do kamya karma? Only if you have desire. Whether you have desire, you don't have desire, that is not at all the criteria. The criteria is if you are alive, living, you should do it. Got it?
Yes, Swamiji.
So these are the two things against which we will determine that something can be called as nitya karma. Now, Shravanam, Tacha Shravanam Sannyasinam Nityam. Well, now there is yet one more clause that though it is a nitya karma, but for whom does it become a nitya karma?
Sannyasi.
For
For the
sannyasis.
sannyasis, it becomes a nitya karma. Question is, sir, whom should we call as sannyasis? So now we understand that there are these two kinds of vividisha sannyasi. Okay? What are those? Ones, those who have given up the karma swarupata. And second, those who have given it up
Manasika.
manasa. Got it? So they have given up the nishiddha karma and kamya karma swarupataha. But what about the nitya naimittika karma duties? That they are performing it, but they have given up the phala bhilasha. What is phala kanksha? They have given up. Phala sakti, they have given up. And they are doing it Ishvara Arpana Buddhya. Now that doing the karma in this manner also qualifies the person to be called as a Vividisha sannyasi, though he is not with the Kashaya Vastra and Dandakamandala and everything. You got it?
Yes, Swamiji.
Such a
Yes.
person is also a sannyasi. Then for those people, what happens? It becomes a nitya karma. By when it is a nitya karma, now you have to tell us that how do you say that not doing Shravanam, now that person is not wanting to have any putra with the loka, let him just live a life of a grasshopper. You know that story of the grasshopper, right? So in the summer, you people have heard or not? There is a parable. Dr. Mangala, you
Yes,
know that story of the
Swamiji, we
grasshopper
heard.
and the
No,
ant?
no, sir. No, I don't know, sir.
Acha,
Swamiji,
Suna.
I don't know.
So there was this one grasshopper on a bright summer day. It kept on hopping in the grass and very happy, hopping, dancing. Then he saw some ants. They were carrying some, working hard on a summer day. This fellow felt little pity and he wanted to give some gyan. So he goes to the ants and says, Are behna, and behna, why are you working so hard? Stop it and come and dance with me in the summer. It's a nice day. Winter has gone. Summer has come. There is sun. And why are you working so hard? So the ant said, we are working hard because in the winter time we need food. We can't go out. He says, who knows the winter will come or not? Come. And the ants kept working. The grasshopper kept dancing. And the winter came. The ants had food. The grasshopper had no food.
I know, now I know. Remember.
You remember now.
Now I remember. Yeah.
So this grasshopper dies. And then what happens? Like that, some sannyasis, they are going to say, oh no, we don't want anything, putra vitta lokadi. So we are not going to do any karma at all. And there is nothing to be done. So live like that. Well, if somebody can live like that, actually, is only Brahmajnani. And it is called as Ajgara Vritti. You know this, na? Ajgara Vritti. Just like how a python lives. In the olden days, there was this one, belief amongst the people that a python is a very slow moving animal. And what do they call it? Reptile. And it even does not go out to fetch its prey. What does it do is it just sits in one place. When some rat or something passes by, it is breathing, and the breath that it takes is so powerful that it sucks the ant, what's it, the rabbit and a rat into its mouth. It does not do anything. The food also has to fall in its place, in its mouth. It is breathing and the food comes. It does not go out to do anything for the food. So that was the belief. This is called as Ajagara Vritti. So, in fact, even you will find in our scriptures, the sannyasi is said to be, he said he is a very great sannyasi if he is living even by Ajgara Vritti, he does not go for Madhukari Bhiksha. Does not even go for Madhukari Bhiksha. It is good. Like Dattatreya Bhagavan. If it comes, comes. If it does not come, Ekadashi on that day. That is how they live. But any which ways. So he does not do anything. But now it is told if the knowledge has not dawned and you have taken to sannyas, then the Shravanam is compulsory. Not doing this Shravanam will bring the Pratyavaya dosha. This is what is said. How? Listen to it. So there is a Shruti Smriti Vakyam. Nityam karma parityajya Vedanta Shravanam Vina Vartamanastu Sannyasi Patatyeva na samshayaha. Now this he who has given up the Nitya karma, Parityaja, because already the Nishiddha karma is given up. Kamya karma is also given up. Nitya naimittika karma is also given up. Pratyavaya not required if you have not done anything. So that is also given. Pratyavaya is with the nimitta. So if that nimitta is not present, what is the point of doing that? So even if that pratyavaya is also, not pratyavaya, what is it called? Prayashchitta karma is also given. Nitya karma parityajya Vedanta shravanam vina vartamanaha yaha sannyasi tu vartamanaha. So this sannyasi who is living without doing the shravana mananam, but he is doing everything else, talking about politics, Raj Charcha and all that he is doing. But so what happens to such a sannyasi? Patati eva na samshaya. This fellow will definitely fall. Now, if there is a moral fall in our life, we should know that we have missed that nitya karma. Nitya. Earlier, when I used to live, that stringent kind of a life, because to me the standards were set by Tamil speech. So, so even to touch money, etc., was also he wouldn't even touch money, even 25 paisa. So I remember if there was a letter to be sent to somebody or somewhere, some 1 rupee, 2 rupees will be here and there, and he will say, there it is. Take that, put a stamp, and then post this or go. Huh? नहीं करना. Their life is only for Shravana Manan and Nididhyasa. So for me, it was kind of little difficult that, how are we to conduct? Because for us, money and, keeping money, that is it. Now, what has happened? I'm not going to say that this is some need of the time or anything. That's all okay. But it means that if you find that there is a moral fall, it means that we have missed the Nitya Karma, which is doing the Shravana Madana and Nididhyasa. Whereas over here, Shravanam alone, though is said as to be the Nitya Karma, later on, Mananam and Nididhyasanam starts taking place by itself because it is set by the velocity of Shravanam. So Vartamanastu Sannyasi Patati Eva, now he falls. This is the reason of his moral fall. So even if a person was to have some little vasana, but he took to the life of sannyas, now there is that lurking chance of that person falling because of his hasty decision. Though it is hasty, it is still good because it is Mangala decision, auspicious one that one has taken the life of sannyas. Now over there, if such a person then strays away from Shravanam, this is what will happen. Patati eva na samshaya. He definitely will fall, and there is no doubt about his fall. And that's why it is a nitya karma for the sannyasis. Iti akarane pratyavaya shravanat. So now pratyavaya, do you see this case of warning where the fall is shown? So it is pratyavaya is shown to you, and therefore we are saying that it is a nitya karma, not doing which one will incur the sin of omission. Okay, not doing which one will incur the sin of omission, and that's why it is called as the nitya karma. Then even we find another vakyam, some smriti vakyam, which is going to support that it is a nitya karma. What is the second standard that you require?
Till alive you should do.
Yes, the nimitta is, what is the nimitta for doing it?
Till life.
Because you are
Jivana
living.
nimitta. Jivana nimitta.
Yeah, Jivana.
Because you are living. That's all. Hey, why should I eat food? Because you are
Alive.
living, alive. That's why. So, like that, over here, we have to find, is there any smriti or shruti vakyam which says that Shravanam should be done by a sannyasi, and the reason is that because he is alive. So here he gives you. First, look at that example. Yavajivam agnihotram juhoya. So that agnihotra should be done till when? Till next season?
Not till alive.
No.
Yavat
Yavajivam.
Mm.
Till when the Agnihotram should be done?
Till end of life.
Yavajivam. Ityadi Shrutya Jivanam Nimitti Kritya Agnihotradi Vidhanavat. Just as the Agnihotram was told to you to be performed, and the Nimitta is Jivanam, that one is living, and that's why it was told to perform. Like that, for the sannyasi also it is now said, Asupteramrite kalam nayed vedant chintaya iti smritya. Here you find a smriti. Asupteramrite kalam, till you go to sleep, or till, what is the avadhi? Till you
Live.
die.
Till you
Till
die.
you die.
Till you die means as long as you are alive.
Yes.
This is the stand. So asu teram teh kalam, that the time should be spent how? Vedanta chintaya, through the chintanam, through the contemplation on of Vedanta. So how should the time be utilized? By doing the Vedantic contemplation. Contemplation means obviously Shravanam is included. So Vedanta Chintaya, it is Smritya. Now this Smriti allows you to understand what Jivanam Nimitti Kritya Shravanadi Vidhana. Because what is the simple reason that a sannyasi should keep on doing Shravanam is because he is
Alive.
Shravanam में कितनी बार वही आत्मा ब्रह्म till you realize Atma is Brahman. That's it. Oh, it is boring. Then now if you have said so, that our mind chatan ho gaya hai Shravana Mananadi se, so that means that you know aparipakva sannyasa was done. Now you can glorify it as whatever you want to say, that we have reached into a higher state and where you know all these things are okay. No, you know, this person is then talking about all these things, but he is very well engaged in doing, you know, who is doing what, and what is your daughter doing, and what is your son doing, and everything else you can do, but you cannot do the Vedanta Chintanam, and then not doing and leaving it, and then you are calling it as some sort of your great sthiti of, you know, higher spiritual state. Then that is what? Patanam only. Nothing else. So therefore, nimitti kritya shravanad, jivanam nimitti kritya shravanadi vidhanat, sannyasinam shravanam nitya karma. Got it? The whole vakyam.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes,
This is
Swamiji.
what is making shravanam as a nitya karma for the sannyasis. Now come ahead. Okay. We have seen this. Huh. Now look at that. He is giving you even more reasons, reasons in the sense to substantiate these two standards of understanding karma, Shravanam as a Nitya karma. What is it? Tvam padartha vivekaya sannyas sarva karmanam shrutya vidhiyate yasmat tatyagi patito bhave. Tvam padartha vivekaya sannyasa sarva karmanam shrutya abhidhiyate yasmat tatyagi patito bhave. Why was sannyas given to you by the Shruti? Why was the sannyas given to you by the Shruti? So that you could perform Tvam Pada Viveka. Okay? For what reason? So that you could do Tvam Pada Viveka. Once when the Tvam Pada Viveka is done, earlier also due to the Shravanam, you have the Nishchaya that Ishvara, Paramatma is the Abhinanvitopadana Karanam. And by that virtue, what is the status of this world? It is only
Mithya.
what? Mithya. That
appearance.
already is done. So, but now what do you want? The direct experience, and for which the Tvam Pada Viveka should be very, very clear that what is the meaning of this I? I does not mean body, mind, or anything. Karta, Bhokta, the meaning of this I means Shuddha
Sakshi.
Chaitanyam. No association with anything. Sakshi Chaitanyam, correct. That is the Shodhita Tvam Pada,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
Laksharth.
Hmm.
So now, Tvam-pada vivekaya sannyasa sarva karmanam was given to you by whom?
Shruti.
Shrutya vidhiyate, by the Veda. And because now, whatever is given by the Veda is for your kalyan. And then, if you are going to give that up, karma is already given up. So there is no way that your there is some way for what do they call it, for the abhyudaya. So abhyudaya is already gone, and now you have given up the sannyasa also, the karma nitya karma of shravanam. So there is no nishreyasa also to this person. So what has happened to him? Patito bhavet, he is destroyed his own self, himself. Okay, this is called as the spiritual suicide. This is the spiritual suicide. So somebody who goes to commit suicide, if he has told, don't worry, we will give you another loan, even if your business has failed, and you can, without any, what do they call it? Interest. And then you give it to us when you are capable of giving. Now this person immediately gets a hope of, doing something in life, and he comes down from the bridge from where he is going to jump into the water. Okay, he comes down. So he's saved from doing that saved from doing this suicide. Similarly, if a person, whether he is able to do the mananam and samadhi abhyasa or not, even if he continues doing the shravana, he will be saved from the spiritual suicide. You say. So that person should keep on doing the shravanam. Why? Because this is the meaning that you can derive from the this is the conclusion that you can derive from the verse which was just given to you from the Smriti. Tvam padartha vivekaya sannyasa sarva karmanam shrutya vidhiyate yasmat tatyagi patito bhave. Now, as grihasthas, you people will give up doing puja, sandhya, everything, but not you. Then do the Shravanam, but he will not do even that. So even that's why he is bhrashta, ubhaya bhrashta. Such a grihastha also will become ubhaya bhrashta. Then will he totally go to waste? Shri Krishna gives you an assurance that whatever little Shravanam you get in some life somewhere, it will stay. It will not get lost. It will stay as a bija. But how will that bija be? It will be, daba rahega niche. Is it called daba rahega? It will stay uh, subjugated, suppressed under other vasanas. And if by some luck, by chance, in some life, this bija of the Vedanta Shravanam that you did some day gets a little chance, then it will sprout. But it will not get destroyed. That is the thing. Your hayam was you're scared that it will get totally destroyed. It will not. But any which ways, it is equivalent like that. You do not know till when, in which life, in which kalpa, will such an occasion come where that little thing, Shravanam, which you did now. That's why you should keep on with Shravanam. At least, if not Shravanam, if you are a grahastha, at least do your Nitya Naimittika karma. And that will save you from becoming Ubhaya Bhrashta, fallen from both. Nahi mila Paramatma, nahi mila Abhyuday. Dono cheezein. You understand? This is the thing. Tvam. Can somebody please read this verse for me? Mirabide, you have the book? Anand, you have?
Yes, Swamiji.
Read it. Tvam padartha. Come.
Swamiji, the PDF.
Is not opening. Sarita padho.
Yes, Swamiji. Tvam padartha vivekaya sannyasah sarva karmanam shrutyabhidhiyate yasmat tatyagi patito bhavet.
Very good. All of you repeat it after me. Tvam padartha vivekaya
Tvam
Tvam
padartha
padartha
vivekaya
vivekaya
sannyasa sarva karmanam
sannyasa
sarva karmanam
shrutya vidhiyate yasmat
shrutya
tatyagi patito bhavet.
tatyagi patito bhavet.
tatyagi मतलब
उसका त्याग करने वाला.
श्रवण का त्याग
श्रवण
करने
त्यागी.
वाला. तत्यागी त्वम पदार्थ विवेक का त्याग करने वाला पतित हो जाएगा. That's why that thing about Raman Maharshi, where he says, keep on doing, go mind, keep on doing. What is that? Tvam pada vivek only, it is that?
Yes.
Is compulsory. कारकस्य करणेन तत्क्षणात् भिक्षुरेव पतितो यथा भवेत्. Vyanjakasya parivarjanadasau satyaiva patito na samshayah. Yet another one says, now he gives you an example. Sannyasi, what is he? Sarva karmas. He has given up the sarva, all the karma. Sarva karmas is given up, renounced. And that's why he is a sannyasi. So now, that what is given up, you don't take it back. Okay? In Bachpan, in my childhood, we used to do this to the friends. If you give one pencil or a rubber, I'm sorry, it becomes a little, whatever, it may sound racist or what, but it does not matter, I'm going to say. So we used to say, somebody, I gave my pencil or a pen to someone, and then I had a fight with this friend. They're like, give me my pencil back. No, I'm not going to give you that. So then there is that fellow will tell, dile dhan, khetle dhan, pudcha janmi musalman. That if you, huh?
Yes, Swamiji.
Uh, if you take back something, you will, that you have given. So that what is given up, you don't go back to it like the vamana, like the vomit, is not consumed again. So what has he given up? Karma. And if he takes to the karma again, then that sannyasi becomes patita. Karakasya karanena tat kshanat bhikshuhu eva patito yatha bhavet. Exactly like that. Vyanjakasya parivarjanat. Vyanjaka means the Upanishad is the Vyanjaka, because of which Paramatma becomes known. So what is Upanishad? Vyanjaka. Okay, Vyanjakasya parivarjanat asau sadyeva patitaha na samshayaha. Twice this thing was said. Patito bhave na samshayaha. Iti vartikacharya sankshepa sharirikacharyabhyam. Now, these are the two quotations from Vartikara Bhagavan and Sankshepa Sharirikakar. Both these acharyas have said, Shravanadi Dhitasya Sannyasinaha Patitya Vidhana Cha. That by giving up the Shravanam, what happens? Patityam is there for the sannyasis, Abhidhan. And this is what makes Shravanam as the
Nitya karma.
Nitya Karma. Now let us go to the. You have understood this much. Do you think that we should go into the commentary part? Everything is clear here.
Yes, Swamiji.
Grahasthadinam Shravanadi Kamyam. But for the Grahasthas, the Shravana, which is given with the Kartavyata Buddhi by the Shastra, that's why it is a Vidhi. And then how is it? It is not a Nitya Karma for the Grahastha. For the Grahastha, what is the Nitya Karma? That Sandhya, etc. is the Nitya Karma. Not doing that, the Grahastha will fall. Abhyudaya Dharma. He will fall from Dharma. That's why one should. Iti. Okay. Nano, down below in the commentary, the third line from the bottom. Nano Vivaranacharya Tattvadeepanacharyaabhyam Shravana Videhe Kamyatvam. Now Vivaranacharya also, as well as Tattvadeepanacharya, both of these teachers of our lineage, what are they saying? That the Shravanam, which is a vidhi, also at times is a kamya vidhi. Like Svarga Kamo Yacheta, then who should do that, this kind of a yajan, that, the one who is desirous of attaining the heavens, etc., should do it. So those who want Raj and what do they call that, Brahmaloka, etc., let him do the Ashwamedha. If he's a Brahmin, then he should do Vajapaya. All these things are told. Now, it is said that this is Nitya Karma for the sannyasis, then it also is a Kamya Karma, like those Vajapaya, etc., or Kamya Agnihotra. Iti. Kamyatvam Muktam, Kap Punarasya Prasangaha. Are bhai, once you have said that the Shravanam is a Nitya Karma, then why is it called as a Kamya Karma? Why are you raising that kind of a topic at all? Correct? There should not be any. Iti akshipya. Now this is the akshepa, this is the objection. And samadhana avasare. So now, since there is an objection, therefore, what should be done? The samadhanam. What should be done? The solution. That objection needs to be resolved and solution needs to be given. Samadhana avasare. This is the avasara. This is the right occasion to resolve that objection. Tat katham upapadyate. How then will this be justified to call it kamya karma? Because why? Who has said it is also a kamya karma?
Vartikacharya.
Varanacharya.
Vartikacharya. Vivaranacharya and Tattvadeepanacharya. This is the prasanga there. Got it? Vartikacharya has only said that it is Nitya Karma for the sannyasis.
Yes, Swamiji. Sorry.
Tad katham upapadyate iti ashakya. Tasya means kasya shravanadehe. Grahasthadi vishayatvat na kapya anupapattihi. Now, if the question is this Shravanam Nitya Karma for a Grihastha? Or
No.
it is out of his choice?
Choice.
And therefore, if he wants to listen to Vedanta, he feels interested, he feels that it is satiating his spiritual thirst, his curiosity, his want for that knowledge, how Atma is called as Brahman. So if it is doing that, then it is by his choice that he is listening to Vedanta. Got it? And therefore that makes it Kamya Karma. But therefore now he is going to, but then if it is called as Kamya Karma, then it also should have some Adrishta Phalam. What should it have?
Adrishta phalam.
Adrishta Phalam also it should have. So now that you people are listening to this way, Vedanta, it is already creating some punya for you. That's why whether you understand, you should give your time. Just sit into that. Karnaputas will become pavitra. Some adrishta will be created. This is not an entertainment. Remember this. This is our quest into the nature of reality, A, and B, into the Shastra Vichara. B is that it creates some punya for the grihastha. Okay? Grihasthadinam shravanadi kamyam. So when does it become kamya? When it is concerning the grihasthas. But if it is concerning the sannyasi, what is it?
Nitya karma.
Nitya Karma.
Nitya karma. Look at that. Dine dine tu Vedanta Shravanat Bhakti Samyutat Guru Shushrushaya Labdhat Kritrashiti Phalam Labhe. Okay. That Ashiti means 80. 80 कृच्छ्रादियों का फल उसको प्राप्त होता है। कृच्छ चांद्रायण नाम का एक व्रत है, बड़ा बड़ा कठिन तपस्या होती है। हाँ, ऑर्डिनरी मंत्र में तो it gives that phalam of doing it 80 times. If the person, the grahastha, gives a day, every day to the Vedanta Shravanam. And how is this Vedanta Shravanam? Not out of reluctance. Then Bhakti Samyuta, it is with
Devotion.
bhakti, devotion. And not only that, चलो वहां पे पंखा लगा है इसलिए जाकर के हॉल में बैठेंगे, गर्मी बाहर से बेहतर है, वहां पे है एसी वेसी लगा है तो हॉल में जाके बैठने से अच्छा नींद आएगा, उसके लिए नहीं। गुरु शुश्रूषया, हाउ इज द वेदांत श्रवणम डन? बाय
Through a
giving
guru.
service to the teacher, labdhat. So thus, from there, what phalam will he get? Kritrashiti phalam labhet. Okay, iti phalashravanat. So now you are listening. You know that there is some phalam, adrishtam is created. That's why. Got it?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes,
Some
Swamiji.
adrishtam is created. Nanu grahasthadinam sadhana chatushtaya sampatya bhava. Now, because that person is a grahastha, you don't expect the sadhana chatushtaya that he be completely laden, loaded with sadhana chatushtaya. So there is going to be some kami. Kami means nyunata. What is it called? Some short.
Shortfall.
Some shortfall. Some shortfall is bound to be there. Brahma jignasa na sambhavati. Obviously, because only when your sadhana chatushtaya sampanna, Brahma jignasa really takes place. Otherwise, it is just curiosity, and curiosity we are not calling as Brahma jignasa, by which Brahman will be known. That is just curiosity. And in English they have got that saying also: curiosity
Kills the cat.
kills the cat. Okay.
Yes.
So not curiosity and all. Brahma jignasa na sambhati iti uktam. Have you not said that? He says, Satyam uktam. Are bhai, really it is said that without the sadhana chatushtaya sampannata, Brahma jigyasa will not be possible. Satyam. Atyanta bahirmukhanam asambhave. So for whom this Brahma jignasa is not possible? Or those people who are extremely extrovert bahirmukhas. Atyanta bahirmukhanam asambhavepi keshanchit parmeshwaranugrahitanam phalasakti rahita karmanushthainam sadhana sampatya brahma jignasa sambhavatyeva. Though it is not possible, yet those who are blessed by the Lord, Parmeshwaranugrihita, and how are they living their life? Phalasakti rahita, that they are living without any phalasakti, karma phalasakti. And yet they are doing the karma, offering it to Ishvara, and therefore sadhana sampatti is there, and for them Brahma jignasa sampati. So now whom are we talking about? Sannyasi or grahasthas? Grahasthas. Now Brahma jignasa is possible for them or not?
It is.
It is possible. Sambhavati eva. And therefore now we are going to see that if it becomes possible, then Shravanam is also there for them. Then if Shravanam is there, then is Shravanam Nityam for them or Kamya for them is what is the topic of discussion. Got it?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
We can meet tomorrow to discuss further. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashirito Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Mukti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinam Taye Namaha. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Swamiji. Pranams.
Mahadev.
Mahadev.
प्रणाम स्वामी जी, हरि ओम, प्रणाम स्वामी जी।
Pranam Swamiji.